Hello, I'm going to go over how to run a multiple regression using Excel and the MegaStat add-on. I already have some data here, but you don't really care about these numbers, and I'm not going to really try to make you care. So instead, we're going to pretend that they're different numbers, something that everyone cares about. Happiness. That is, of course, our dependent variable. Next, we have our independent variables. This one's a dummy variable. 0 is no, 1 is a yes. So let's call this one is alcohol legal. We can call this one pins per capita. I'll call you percent change in ice cream consumption. You can be, let's keep it on theme, chocolate consumption. And fluffy animals, puppies per square, we're not in America, kilometer. So now we have our variables. What do we do with them? Well, we're going to go to the add-on for MegaStat. Usually it'll be under data over here. If you don't see it here, it may be under its own little add-ons ribbon, which will be right around here. But for me, it's under data. So it'll pop up MegaStat. I already have it highlighted. It's under correlation regression. We'll click on regression. Now, we're going to go with our dependent variable first. That is, like I said, happiness. So click and drag, include the title, and bring it the whole way down. Next, we have our independent variable, which we can click from here and drag all the way up. Again, including the titles. You click the little arrow to bring it back to the full screen, and you click these little lines here to click and drag. An important caveat for using MegaStat is all of these numbers have to be here. Things like R and Stata may be able to overlook them or ignore them, but MegaStat can't. So if there's a row that is missing something, you need to delete that row, otherwise you'll get an error back. But I've already done that, so we can just go ahead and click, and here we have our outputs in their own individual tables. Now I could walk you through everything here, but I'm not going to. My job is to teach you this program, not the underlying statistics. Plus, there are plenty of other resources out there that'll help you much more than I can. Here's what I will point out. First is right down here, we see that we have output in its own special sheet. MegaStat does this for just about everything, and if you run the regression again, or a different regression, it'll be put down below the first, or the second, or the third, whatever your last output was. Next, we have these highlights. Anything in yellow is statistically significant, with a more faint yellow being less significant and a darker yellow being more significant. Everything here is as yellow as MegaStat will make it. You'll notice that in the regression output, the variable name is also highlighted in yellow. Next, we have the coefficients and the standard error. Again, I won't go over what these mean, just where they are. Finally, if you want to run more outputs or you want more information on the residuals, you can open MegaStat back up, go back to regression, and tick any box you want. Hopefully that helped you. I'd tell you to leave your questions in the comments section, but I'm no expert in MegaStat, I'm just a proficient user. Maybe if you leave something there, somebody else will come by and help you, but I'm not going to make any promises.